Welcome back to K-Drama Cycle, where we uncover the most talked about stories in Korean entertainment and beyond. Today, we're diving into a story that has stunned fans worldwide. BLACKPINK's Lisa has finally explained why she chose Kentaro Sakaguchi as her co-star in the emotional new project, Dream. And her reason? It's more than just professional admiration, it's deeply personal, emotional, and layered with meaning. Get ready, because this one's going to be a roller coaster of feelings, whispers, and behind-the-scenes revelations. When news first broke that Lisa of BLACKPINK would be stepping into a role so different from her stage persona, fans were instantly curious. Who would play opposite her in such an emotional drama? Names of top Korean actors floated around, big stars with massive followings. But Lisa's choice surprised everyone. She didn't go for the obvious. Instead, she chose Kentaro Sakaguchi, the Japanese actor known for his calm, gentle aura, his quiet strength, and his ability to bring raw emotion to even the simplest scenes. Now, Lisa has finally explained why. In her words, Kentaro wasn't just an option, he was the only choice. She said his presence gave her the confidence to step into a role that demanded vulnerability, heartbreak, and transformation. For someone like Lisa, who has always been seen as strong, charismatic, and untouchable on stage, this project was about breaking walls. And Kentaro was the key. But let's peel back the layers here. Why Kentaro, really? Behind the scenes, whispers suggest that Lisa's admiration for him goes back years. Sources close to the project revealed that Lisa had been watching his films quietly for a long time, studying his ability to deliver emotion with subtlety rather than exaggeration. She saw in him the kind of partner who could balance her energy, someone who wouldn't overshadow her, but instead draw out her most authentic side. And there's more. Industry insiders say Lisa specifically fought for Kentaro. When producers suggested bigger Korean names, actors who might guarantee ratings, Lisa stood firm. She reportedly told them, if it's not Kentaro, then it's not Dream. That level of conviction shocked the team, but it also revealed just how much this project means to her. It isn't just a role. It's a statement. Of course, fans have already started speculating. Was Lisa's choice purely artistic? Or is there something deeper here? Their on-screen chemistry has been described as electric, almost too natural to be scripted. During filming, crew members noticed the way Lisa and Kentaro seemed to fall into a rhythm instantly, finishing each other's sentences, laughing at private jokes, and supporting each other during emotionally heavy scenes. One staff member even admitted they didn't need direction sometimes. They just looked at each other, and the emotion flowed. And let's talk about the emotional weight of this project. Dream isn't just a love story, it's about loss, healing, and rediscovering hope. For Lisa, who has faced her own share of challenges in the spotlight, this role became a personal journey. And with Kentaro by her side, she could open herself in ways fans had never seen before. Some insiders whispered that Lisa would often stay behind after filming to rehearse difficult emotional scenes with Kentaro, not because she had to, but because she wanted to. That level of trust speaks volumes. But here's where it gets even more interesting. There are quiet rumors floating around that Lisa's bond with Kentaro may extend beyond the set. Neither has confirmed anything, of course, but the way they look at each other has fans buzzing. Social media is full of clips of them laughing off camera, sharing small gestures that feel more intimate than professional. Are they simply two actors creating magic for the screen, or is there something blossoming behind the scenes? Whatever the truth, one thing is clear, Lisa's decision to cast Kentaro has already changed the way people view this project. Instead of just being another drama, Dream has become a cultural moment. A collaboration that bridges Korea and Japan, blending two massive entertainment industries, while also showing fans a completely new side of Lisa. And fans are responding with overwhelming emotion. Some say they've never seen Lisa this raw, this vulnerable. Others say Kentaro brings out a softness in her that feels genuine. Together, they've created a pairing that feels destined, one that transcends borders, languages, and expectations. So what does this mean for the future? Will Lisa and Kentaro's partnership continue beyond Dream? Insiders suggest that producers are already eyeing them for a second project together, possibly even a movie. And fans, of course, are already dreaming bigger, speculating about whether their chemistry could spark a real-life romance. One thing is certain, Lisa's choice wasn't just about casting. It was about connection, truth, and trust. By insisting on Kentaro, she ensured that Dream would be more than a drama. It would be an emotional experience, both for her and for the audience. As the drama prepares to air, all eyes are on this pairing. Will their on-screen story mirror the whispers off-screen? Will Lisa's trust in Kentaro pay off in the way fans are hoping? And could this partnership be the beginning of something even bigger, for them, and for the entire K-drama world? Here at K-Drama Cycle, we'll be watching closely. Because sometimes, the most powerful stories aren't just written in scripts. They're written in the unspoken moments between two people who find each other at exactly the right time. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. When Lisa revealed that Kentaro was her only choice for Dream, the announcement didn't just make headlines, it sent shockwaves through both the K-pop and Japanese drama communities. This wasn't just about casting. It was about Lisa stepping out of the glittering stage lights of BLACKPINK into a space of vulnerability where her artistry could take a different form. And Kentaro, with his quiet depth, was the partner she believed could help her cross that bridge. But let's add another layer here. Industry insiders say that during the initial table readings for Dream, Lisa was visibly nervous. For someone who had performed in front of stadiums filled with thousands, this was uncharted territory. Acting, especially in an emotionally heavy project like this, demanded something different. But who was the one who broke the tension for her? None other than Kentaro. According to crew members, Kentaro leaned over and whispered something in Japanese, then quickly translated it into Korean with a warm smile. Lisa laughed, the tension broke, and the entire room felt lighter. It was in that moment, some say, that Lisa realized she had chosen correctly. He wasn't just her co-star. He was her anchor. As filming progressed, that bond deepened. There were late-night rehearsals, moments of silent support, and shared meals in between takes. Insiders whisper that Lisa would often bring snacks for the entire crew, but somehow, Kentaro always seemed to get a special one, neatly packed with a handwritten note. Small gestures like this didn't escape the eyes of the staff, who began jokingly calling Kentaro Lisa's comfort zone. But here's where the story gets even more intriguing. Fans noticed something unusual during one of Lisa's interviews about the drama. When asked about her co-star, Lisa's usual composed demeanor shifted. She paused, smiled softly, and then simply said, "Kentaro understands me in ways words can't describe." That one line set off a wave of speculation online. Was she talking strictly about acting chemistry, or was there something more? Now, let's not forget how protective Lisa has always been of her personal life. She's known for keeping her relationships, whether friendships or more, private, which is why her openness about Kentaro feels unusual. Some say it's because this isn't just about romance or friendship, it's about artistry, about trust, about finding someone who allows her to be her truest self. And then came the behind-the-scenes whispers. One crew member revealed that during one particularly emotional scene, one that required Lisa to cry uncontrollably, she struggled to reach that place emotionally. The director was about to cut when Kentaro, off camera, walked over, whispered a few words, and gently touched her shoulder. Within seconds, Lisa broke down into real tears, delivering what the crew described as the most raw, authentic moment of the entire shoot. That take? It became the one they used in the final cut. Fans, of course, are dissecting every little clue. On TikTok, edits of Lisa and Kentaro together are going viral. One fan edit captioned, "They're not acting, they're feeling," racked up millions of views in just a few hours. On Twitter, hashtags like hashtag #LisaXKentaro and hashtag DreamCouple trend almost daily. And fans are divided. Some insist their chemistry is purely professional, proof of two great actors. Others are convinced something real is happening. And what about the cultural significance? Lisa, a Thai-born K-pop idol, and Kentaro, a Japanese actor, collaborating in a Korean production, it's groundbreaking. For years, fans have dreamed of more cross-border collaborations in Asia's entertainment industries. Lisa and Kentaro aren't just acting in a drama. They're breaking barriers, showing that love stories on screen don't need to be limited by nationality. This is why so many are calling Dream more than just a drama. It's a statement about unity, artistry, and emotional truth. Now here's a twist you may not have heard yet. Rumors suggest that producers initially hesitated to cast Kentaro, worried about backlash from fans who might have preferred a Korean co-star. But Lisa was unshakable. She allegedly told them, if you want the real story told, it has to be him. And in the end, her persistence won. That level of determination shows just how much this project means to her, not as an idol, but as an artist stepping into a new chapter. But with all this love and support, there's also pressure. Critics are already sharpening their pens, ready to judge Lisa's acting debut. Some question whether her idol background gives her the skills to handle such an emotionally demanding role. But here's where Kentaro's presence again becomes crucial. As one insider put it, Kentaro doesn't just act with Lisa. He protects her. He makes space for her to shine. And maybe that's the hidden meaning behind her choice. Lisa didn't just want a co-star who looked good on screen. She wanted a partner who could help her reveal a side of herself the world had never seen. A partner who would help her tell a story that mattered. So as we look ahead to the release of Dream, one question lingers. Will the world see Lisa differently after this? Will she be remembered not just as BLACKPINK's Lisa, the global idol, but as Lisa Manoble, the actress who bared her soul on screen? Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain, Kentaro Sakaguchi wasn't just the perfect choice. He was the necessary one. And together, they are creating something that fans will remember for years to come. This isn't just about a drama. It's about trust, vulnerability, and the courage to choose someone who sees you for who you are, even when the whole world is watching. And that, perhaps, is why Lisa couldn't take her eyes off Kentaro Sakaguchi. Because in Dream, and maybe in reality too, he isn't just her co-star. He's her mirror.